Hi, this is Lisa Vento Nielsen from The Next Step, and I wanted to give you guys an inside look as to how I, as an entrepreneur, create content to share with you. When I first relaunched this company, I was relying on other articles in order to get inspiration, in order to also kind of hide a little bit and write something based off of something else that I read. And what I found was that as I found my voice, I really wanted to bring to the masses more about who I am and how I teach. And a big way for me to do that was to use blog posts that are original content and that are from me. So for those of you who have ever taken a course with me, I've been teaching since 2003. A big part of my classroom experience was real world. A big part was how to navigate first job offers, how to get first job offers. And then of course, for my graduate students that I was teaching, it was about managing your career, how I, as an executive, could help them figure out how to take their next steps. And yes, sometimes they were older than me, but the point is that I had an MBA at a young age, and I had some awesome mentors, and I was able to build a career where, I was flying to Singapore, I was going to Ohio. I know, Singapore, Ohio, kind of different. But the idea is that there was a huge amount that I thought I could bring to the table, and I didn't really always have an outlet for doing that. And something that I found really important in terms of my message and who I am as a business owner is for people who have had to opt out of the workforce. I have just now in my mind re-entered corporate America by being the owner of The Next Step, working on partnerships with Wagner College, Office for Lifelong Learning, and the other things that I'm working on in terms of building my company. I now feel like I'm back officially in corporate America, but for a little while there, I only taught part-time and occasionally had a client here or there in terms of resume development. So this is all a relaunch for me, and it's also a focus for me. And one of my upcoming blog posts is going to be about, you see it here, it's blank, transitioning back to the workforce. So for those individuals who have had to take time off of work in order to care for their children, or to care for a sick family member, or to care for elderly parents, I really want you to know that I have stuff to teach you about that, stuff to teach you about what to do about those blank spaces on your resume. And if I was a singer, I would totally make a Taylor Swift parody song about that. Blank spaces, here we come. But if I sang, you would all run away screaming. And trust me, it's true. The idea is, though, there is a way to fill that information and also to transition and reposition your skill set. So for those of you who have had to take some time off and now are ready to come back into corporate America, please use me as a resource. Even if you don't want to hire me, you could read my stuff for free. You could share it with your friends. You could talk about it. You could find out more about how to take that next step. And of course, I'm more than willing to be your guru and your mentor on that if you choose to hire my company to help you do so. But whether or not you hire me, the information will be there on my blog. And I look forward to potentially meeting with you and also being there to help you as you transition back into the workforce after taking some time off. And again, I know about that all too well. I'm a mom too, and flying to Singapore didn't quite mesh with young children. Of course, now being a business owner, it's also kind of a challenge, but it's a fun challenge, and I'll talk more about that in future blog posts. So keep an eye out for the blog post about transitioning back to the workforce. I think it's going to be a bonus post for next week, and I look forward to helping you take your next step. Happy hunting.